Welcome everyone to the first and only sports gambling game show in the world. Let it ride. Hey, happy Super Bowl Sunday. We're going to be doing a full Super Bowl pregame show right after this live version of Let It Ride. I am your host, Sean, second the money green, and this is our first ever live version of Let It Ride, the show that everyone is talking about. And by everyone, I mean a couple weirdos in our Slack. All right, let's get it going. Today, two vaunted odds makers are going head to head in a battle of deduction and intellect. Just kidding. It's two filthy degenerates answering Super Bowl trivia and gambling away their grandmother's Social Security checks. All right, let's do it. Welcome on our first contestant. You'll recognize his voice from the Luck Stops Here podcast, and you'll recognize his face from your local police lineup. He absolutely cannot be contained by any man, woman, or 12-step program. Give it up for the warrior from Whittier, the heathen from Henderson, Scott Boom Boom Bowser. Scott, you are the only person I know who moved away from LA because there's not enough depravity going on. How is the Vegas lifestyle treating you?
It's good. It's good. I was just telling Sean before this that I was like, oh, I'm only going to get like a couple prop bets in. I think I'm up to like 32 now. So it's working out really good for me out here. But I'm not from Henderson. I'm in Summerlin. I'm on the bougie part on the other side of town. So I got to say that, I don't know, maybe Sultan of Summerlin, that might be a little bit more appropriate.
I like that. He's got the shaved head, living it up in Summerlin. I know what you're saying about the prop bets. Of course, Kramer and I spent our 4K in winnings on a bunch of prop bets. That wasn't enough. I had to lay a couple extra ones down, and I was going on Leonard Fournette over receiving yards. Accidentally bet on Leonard Fournette longest reception. So, hey, fuck it. Bonus action. Can't complain. All right. Joining us, our next contestant in high school. He was voted most likely to fix a junior varsity volleyball game. He is the host of the College Experience and loses more money on D3 basketball than Rick Pitino spent on strippers for Louisville recruits. Give it up for the warm embrace of the database. It's Pick Dundee himself, Colby Dant. Colby, are you actually going to watch the Super Bowl, or is there a Northwest Missouri State versus Lubbock Christian game on at the same time?
Well, I mean, unfortunately, like college basketball and apparently the NBA, they just didn't set it up correctly. Because look, we have this is 2021. We got multiple TVs.
Yes.
All right. Come on. Just throw a game on, man. But there's nothing out there, man.
Colby, who are you rooting for? Because one side we have Tom Brady, who you've made it clear, not a fan, not the greatest quarterback of all time. And then on the other side, Patrick Mahomes. He's a millennial. They throw the ball a lot. I feel like both of these are anti-database quarterbacks. Who are you rooting for in this game?
I mean, just on Cardinal. Well, this has nothing to do with Tom Brady. All right, it has nothing to do with Tom Brady. The Bucs and those uniforms, I can never root for.
Yeah.
All right. So some of the worst uniforms in the history of football.
You don't like the old creamsicle throwbacks, Vinny Testaverde?
If they had creamsicle, I would be going for the Bucs.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? That's what it comes down to. But the Chiefs are a classic franchise. They've never fucked with the uniform. It's just perfect what they got going there. So as a guy that has the Bucs plus 3.5. Chiefs by a field goal.
Oh, all right. I like it. Already rooting for a hedging middle opportunity there.
Colby's name on Grindr is Creamsicle.
And he is wearing a Vinny Testaverde jersey in his profile. All right. Just a reminder of how the game works. I'm going to ask Scott and Colby a series of trivia questions that all responsible DJs should know. Then they'll earn units for each right answer, which they'll use to on their Super Bowl bets. Round one questions are worth 10 units. And actually, breaking news. I've not cleared this with anyone. No one knows this, but instead of just playing for units, it is the Super Bowl. We're going to be playing for real, cold, hard cash that I will PayPal to either Bowser or Colby. So there's legit stakes on the lines, guys. Do not fucking blow this. All right, Scott, you're going to start off. And these questions are worth $10, not units anymore. The category is Fantastic Beasts. Tom Brady only needs 3 points today to claim the top spot in career Super Bowl fantasy points. Which of these players is still ahead of him in combined Super Bowl fantasy points? Is it A, Jerry Rice, B, Kurt Warner, C, Emmitt Smith, or D, Roger Craig, who is ahead of Tom Brady in Super Bowl fantasy football points?
I am going to go with D, Roger Craig. Are we going PPR here? I feel like
I don't know.
Roger Craig is the pick on that one.
Incorrect. Sorry. Yeah. It is Jerry Rice.
Oh man, I had that one.
Yeah. Rice and Montana are still ahead of Brady. I mean, they had that. Yeah, I think Rice had that crazy game against the Chargers. The only record that Brady won't have after today is, of course, lifetime Tecmo Bowl wins. That still sadly belongs to Colby. Speaking of Colby, you're up. This category is called Poor Indicators. Of the 85 Heisman Trophy winners in history, only 10 have won a Super Bowl, and only 3 have been the first overall pick and won a Super Bowl. So who was the last player to do both? Win a Heisman Trophy and win a Super Bowl. Last player to do both: Jim Plunkett, Marcus Allen, George Rogers, Charles Woodson. Last player, win a Heisman and a Super Bowl.
Charles Woodson.
Sorry, the correct answer is George Rogers. The pride of South Carolina is also the only Heisman winner.
He didn't play in that game though.
Well, he still won the Super Bowl, Colby, who openly admits he did admit to spending $10K on cocaine during his rookie season, still crushed it for 1,674 yards, his highest season total. As Rick James liked to say, cocaine, hell of a drug. All right, Scott, you're up. Category is most valuable prop. The odds for a tight end winning the Super Bowl MVP are plus 950, and the odds of a running back are winning it are plus 1,000. Who is the last tight end or running back to win the Super Bowl MVP? Is it A, Shannon Sharp, B, Terrell Davis, C, Emmitt Smith, D, Rob Gronkowski?
I'm going to go with Terrell Davis.
Whoops, sorry. I hit the wrong button. That was a correct answer. Terrell Davis. Scott, you're on the board with $10. It's been 22 years since a running back won Super Bowl MVP. Tight end has never won, although Dicka did win, and shout out to Dicka. And Dicka also helped invent prop bets by getting the fridge a touchdown. God bless you, Dicka. I know he's shining down on us from heaven. Although I guess he's still alive, but
he's in Florida.
Colby, your final category: broken records. Last year, what Super Bowl record did the Chiefs break during their 31-20 victory over the 49ers? Was it most passing yards? B, most third down conversions? C, most fourth down conversions? D, most fourth quarter points scored?
Ooh, I'm gonna go C, fourth down conversions.
Incorrect. It was actually most fourth quarter points. Damian Williams scored 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. They got that last one late. He also hit a sweet prop bet. If you bet him to score 2 touchdowns, that was a plus 400 winner.
Wild card, bitches! Yeah!
That's right. Time for the wild card round. These are totally random questions where you decide how much you want to wager. Are you going to hedge or?
Let it ride!
Now, normally we allow you to risk however much you have. Plus, we let you go into into the little bankroll here. However, since it is Super Bowl 55, I'm going to put $55 in your bankroll here. So Scott, you have 65 units already. How much are you willing to risk on your question?
I'll go 20 on this one.
He's for 20 units, aka dollars. One of the most popular exotic prop bets is, of course, the over/under on the national anthem length. Which singer's national anthem performance lasted 155 seconds? That is 2 minutes and 35. easily cashing over and stands as the longest national anthem of all time. Is it A, Demi Lovato, B, Alicia Keys, C, Lady Gaga, or D, Beyonce? Longest national anthem for 20 units. Scott, what do you got?
What was B again there?
B was Alicia Keys.
I'm going to go Alicia Keys. Yeah, B.
You are correct, Scott Bowser. You are up to $85. Now you can bet the over 121 seconds at +100 on this year's anthem. This was written probably before the rehearsal footage leaked. Good luck getting down on the over now. Although I gave out the over, so you're welcome, America. Hopefully you bet it when I gave it out. Last time they did a duet, it hit 128 seconds. We got another duet coming for the national anthem. Colby, you have 0 units from the trivia question, but as doing you a solid here, kicking you $55 into your kitty. How much are you willing to risk on this question?
Well, since the Venmo's open for that 55 right now, but no.
And again, you have to win to get the cash. So we'll get to that. We'll get to that in the final picks. But I'm not paying both of you. It's one or the other. But Colby, you got $55 in there.
No, we're doing all of it, man.
All right, he truly is. Now you do realize at the end you will make Super Bowl picks. So if you don't get this right, you will have $0 to make bets. Just want you to know how it's played. Okay.
Well, then let's do half of that thing. Let's do a nice. What is that? What is that? 20.
I'm not gonna do $27.50. We're gonna call it $25. All right. According to the leading sports books, which of these exotic props has the same odds as a fan running onto the field? So they've set a price for a fan running onto the field. What is the same odds, or what prop bet has the same odds as a fan running onto the field? Is it A, Andy Reid wearing a Hawaiian themed face mask? B, Big Bird appears in the first DoorDash commercial? Or C, Tom Brady high-fiving a referee? D, Joe Biden tweets during the game? Which one of these same odds as a fan running onto the field? Colby, just so you know, 20 units on the line here for you today.
I'm going Brady high fives the ref.
And thank God I talked you out of wasting all your money, or you would have ruined the game show. Incorrect. Andy Reid wearing a face mask. That is, or a Hawaiian themed mask. Both sit at +700. Hopefully Bowser's okay over there. Andy Reid, Hawaiian themed face mask +700. He's, I've already seen the face mask. It's not Hawaiian themed, so don't bet it if there still is possibility to get down the face mask bet. All right. Final round. This is what we've all been leading up to. It's time to take all the units you've won, or in Colby's case, lost, and let it ride. For your Super Bowl picks. All right. Scott, since you're in the lead, you have to go first. You're sitting on 85 units. What are you getting down on today?
All right. I want to do a 10 on Cameron Brate, anytime touchdown. I want to do 10 on Darrell Williams over 2.5 catches.
Ooh, like it.
I'm going to do another 10 on Fournette over carries. I think it was 11 carries I saw. Also, Fournette over 26.5 receiving yards, another 10. So that's 40 right
40,
there.
40, yep.
And I'm going to take the other 45, and I'm going to take that on the Chiefs -3.
Okay. All right. $85 in bets. Couple props he's got there, and then took 45 of that and put it on KC -3. Colby, you're in the trail position. You do have 35 units. What are you going to do to beat Scott here in Let It Ride, the live Super Bowl edition? Remember, after this game show wraps, we will be coming to you live with our Super Bowl pregame show. Your calls on the Locker Room app. Colby, 35 units. What do you got here?
Well, we're going to take Fournette to score the first touchdown at I think plus like 900, I believe.
Okay. And how much you putting down on that?
We're going all, because we're going to try to parlay that thing.
Okay.
We're going to parlay that thing with Fournette over 11 carries.
All right. So you're taking Fournette to score the first touchdown over 11 carries. We'll have to do the math on that. But if that thing hits, I think you could be in in trouble there, Scott.
Is that a legal parlay that with the first touchdown bet to a player prop like that?
The Let It Ride Sportsbook. I mean, I don't think you have anything to worry about, Bowser. If Colby's as good at picking games as he is Super Bowl trivia, you should be all right. All right. Make sure you check out the Luck Stop Here podcast with Scott Baxter Bowser, and of course the College Experience with Colby Dant on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. That'll do it for Let It Ride. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss an episode. And again, follow those guys and their podcasts, and stay tuned. We will be kicking it off for our official Super Bowl pregame coverage in a matter of minutes. For Let It Ride, this is Sean stacking the money green. Remember, reminding you to help control the DGen population. Have your DGens spayed and neutered.
You don't have a problem, no need to feel lonely. Everyone is family when it's DGens only. Making picks to get you off the schneid. It's time to let it ride.
fucking shine box.
Ooh, welcome everyone to the Sports Gambling Podcast. I am Sean, stacking the money green with my partner in picks, Ryan, Real Money Kramer. It's the Super Bowl. Let's go, baby.
Go, baby.
Super Bowl, yeah, yeah, yeah. Super Bowl, yeah, yeah, yeah. Super Bowl, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a fucking Super Bowl. Had trouble sleeping last night, Ryan.
Well, me too, bro. I didn't know if it was just maybe I ate too much yesterday. Maybe it was because I went on a long 7-mile hike.
How would that make you not sleep?
Maybe it's because I got just pages of action and squares and Super Bowl party props. Sean,
yes, we again, if you're running a Super Bowl party, virtual or otherwise, again, you can make your own health choices. We're not here to judge. We have a squares printout on the site as well as a party props. If you guys want to run a little pool, those are always fun. And of course, if you miss any of the podcasts, I don't know what you're doing, but we have the complete list of over $9 million in props we gave out, hypothetical, and then we actually bet $4,000 that we won on the Capper Cup.
Please,
given our picks as well. Invested, great investment opportunity. So much to get to. Shout out to Magic Man Blanco coming through with the top shelf Jameson.
Let's get it. Let's get a cheers.
Cheers
to start.
Cheers to everyone for their Super Bowl. Shout out to Magic Man for not being a welcher and being an honest man and hooking us up with top shelf Jameson, going down so smooth as we count you down to kick off. We are live on the Locker Room app as well. You want to get in, talk, obviously about the Super Bowl, not your feelings or anything. Ask us DFS, player props,
just
national anthem.
Share your bets. I mean,
What
we
you guys
start?
are sweating at?
Let's talk about the net. I got a pen too because I'm going to be writing stuff down. We're going to be drawing the Super Bowl squares. All right. So after sleeping on it for a couple days, this guy that timed the national anthem, loved the DGen move, loved thinking about getting near the stadium, trying to get an edge. Here's what I don't like. Use that information. Go make some money. Tell a couple buddies.
Go to the Sports Gambling Podcast Slack.
Come to our Slack.
Yes.
DGens helping DGens. What I didn't like, he ruined it. Now I'm not going to have a fucking sweat on the national anthem. Unless I've convinced myself it was bullshit. They had two versions.
Anytime we've gotten sure thing inside information ahead of the time, it has never cashed. So you do have that going for you, Ryan. I, of course, smartly was on the over. It seems like most shops have taken it down.
Yeah.
So best of luck trying to get a national anthem bet. I know a guy who has like 5 different national anthem bets, like within different time ranges.
He's like a dude playing put and call options on GameStop. Just playing it as we and you know it's fitting that this man is the first guest on the Locker Room Hotline.
Yes. But you're joining us on the Locker Room line
because Mr. Jong, what kind of day is it today, sir?
What a time to be alive.
Love it.
Is that day. I got several bets I need to run by you guys real quick. I got Bucks +3. I got Bucks money line. I got Bucks alternative spread -3 +275 odds. And I got Bucks money line parlayed with Australian Open because that's a true DGen, is it not?
#Degens only.
You know, that is a true yeah, I was over in Slack this morning or last night, and I saw someone was touting some Six Nations, of course, rugby tournament. Six Nations picks. And of course, what a way it would have been. You would have gone 3-0. You might have some parlays into the Super Bowl. So I love the Australian Open angle.
Well, and again, I'm on the Chiefs, but as a guy backing the Chiefs, I do like your Tampa Bay alternate spread at -3 +275. Because if you think the Bucks are going to win, you know, the odds of them winning and also winning by 3 are pretty good. So I like taking that +150 money line and jumping it up to 275. Really like that angle. I'd almost rather take that than even Brady MVP, which I know some people are doing instead of Bucks money line. So I really like that angle.
I got two props for you here too. I got Pringle.
Ooh.
I got Pringle at 120 receiving yards and 1 touchdown for +2,700.
Oh, wow.
2,700.
All right. Yeah. I mean, he's
that's a true DGen play. So I'll say this.
#Degens only.
Watching all of the mainstream pregame shows this morning, there was a lot of talk about the obvious. Kelsey is awesome. They got to stop him. Tyreek killed him last time. They got to stop him. It's going to be a third guy. Obviously, people tailing my Sammy Watkins angle, but if it's not Sammy Watkins, who could it be? Hardman had his game last game, so I like the angle. Oh man,
I don't even need a win. You know what I mean? That's the true DJ.
Well, and to your Pringle thing, I've been putting together messing around with some showdown DFS lineups. I did one with Darrell Williams as the captain because the more I think about it, the more I think he's involved in the passing game. So I got him as the captain, Mahomes, Kelsey, Godwin, who I think maybe in the slot does a little damage.
The slot, how's the slot?
And then Leonard Fournette, because I think he's also involved in the passing game. And then I rounded out with Pringles. So that's kind of an interesting angle. And he certainly, there's going to be 1 or 2 surprise guys. And to that point, overall, I'm kind of with the consensus. It's going to be a fairly close game. However, I think special teams could be the difference. And Danny, the Chiefs fan, was regaling us with how much better the Chiefs special teams unit is. I do think the Chiefs special teams unit could be the deciding factor in this Super Bowl 55. John,
last prop for you. For you. I got. This is a true DGen one. I got the Chiefs over 3 field goals. No hook there. At +700. So if it happens, it happens, right?
And that's made field goals, right?
I like that angle. There is a
Absolutely.
matchup here where the Chiefs, if the Bucks can hold the Chiefs to some field goal, that's obviously good for the Bucks narrative. So
if they play good red zone defense, I like it.
As a kicking specialist, I approve that prop, Sean.
Yeah, especially if you're thinking, Tampa Bay wins by 3. I like that angle. Best of luck, John.
It ride, guys.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Oh man, I got to be honest. As we were doing Let It Ride before this, I felt the blood. My fingers started to tingle. I realized that all this action I have is starting to come to fruition. And I realized I didn't get a chance to make my handwritten cheat sheet, Sean. I'm going to be scrambling to do that as the build up to the game.
I printed out the list of the 4K props we made, and then I have some handwritten additions here.
Yeah, some last minute ads
because we couldn't come to terms on the coin toss.
Well, of course, I'll be on tails with that one. Speaking of some of those props, because I'm not seeing a ton of questions. Sean, I mean, we're starting the game off with a bang. We put a 12.5% of our winnings from the Capra Cup on first play to be a run.
Yep.
So that,
and then we also have first passing complete by Brady, first passing complete by Mahomes, first catch by Gronk plus 700, or that's actually just first Tampa Bay reception.
First reception for Tampa, which by the way, did you hear Brady talking about how good it is to have his buddy Gronk here?
Safety
I love
blanket.
that angle. And it wouldn't be a Tom Brady discussion if we didn't bring on Pick Dundee, aka the Dantabase, aka Colby Dant.
What's happening, Colby?
Nothing much, man. Just waiting for another 150-yard 3 interception performance by Brady.
So your angle is you really like this Bucks defense. You think the Bucks defense is going to carry them. What do you got the final score going?
I actually got Tampa winning this thing, but as much as I want the Chiefs, I got Tampa winning this one about 35-31. I think Todd Bowles got just enough defense to hold back the Bowles used to coach under Andy Reid, so I feel like that angle undervalued a little bit, even though 31 points, you think, hey, that's still a lot of points. But hey, it's 2021. That's like a good defensive game.
Colby is
Flash Tyson.
Listen, I like this, Sean. You see, this is growth as an individual. What he's saying is, I will finally admit Tom Brady is the GOAT if he has more Super Bowl wins than any other franchise by themselves. So,
he's by far the best game managing quarterback, but he's just not a guy that's going to get it done by himself.
All right. I mean,
do I still have a lisp?
We can debate the Brady thing some other time, but I'm all in on the Chiefs.
Colby.
What player props you like?
Well, there's a few I've been bouncing around. I mean, obviously, I was just on the other show where we mentioned I'm going Fournette plus 900 first touchdown.
Wow.
And by the way, I like your guys' play on the first play of the game, a run.
Yeah,
I like that.
We got it at a good price, plus 100.
Yeah, I think there's good value there. I'm gonna ride the under on the Kelce receptions.
Yeah, I mean, it's
how mature of you, Colby? A very contrarian take.
It's hard to fade Kelce, but everyone and their mom, my mom excluded, although she does have a squares, she does have some squares action. Everyone and their mom, I feel like, are on these Kelce props.
Yeah,
that's why it makes me think. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have a DraftKings lineup with him, but I'm not touching his props because anytime everyone's on one player to have a big game, it's just a little disappointing. Although flow wise, it does feel like they got to double Tyreek Hill, and it's got to open up some opportunities for Kelce over the middle. It should be a good game. Your buddy Antoine Winfield Jr. If he makes a play, that's huge. And even Devin White, great linebacker for the Bucks, he could have a huge impact on this game as well.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Bucks defense. I think the Bucks defense will force Mahomes to make a mistake at some point with that D line playing the way they've been playing lately. So Todd Bowles, man, gotta love him. He's a former Jet.
Yeah, he's a good coordinator for sure. At the end of the day, for me, it's just when there's 2 minutes left in the game and this is a 1-score game. Who would you rather have the ball in their hands, Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady? I'm going Patty Mahomes all day.
History would probably disagree with you, but as they say, Sean, time is a flat circle.
There you go. All right, thanks, Colby. Best of luck.
Hey, have a good one, guys.
It's so fascinating, and I've gotten other reports that other people have heard shows with the lisp that weren't Colby. So perhaps there is something to this. We have another. Should we bring back Bowser?
Sure.
See what else Bowser likes today. I know he's got a handful of props for the big game.
I know you said you had 32 on the pregame or on the Let It Ride game show. Throw out some of the favorite ones you didn't hit on the game show, Bowser.
Well, you know what? I'm kind of doing the totals on each quarter.
Ooh.
Where I like the under on first and second, over on the third, under on the fourth.
Wait, sorry, what was that?
I mean, it just feels like you're just playing with. I mean, I like it, but think about all the thinking you've committed yourself to.
we are on the first quarter under. We got it at 10, but I think 10 plus 100.
Also, if you like that first quarter under, I mean, the first half under like 27.5 or 28, it's good value there too.
Yeah, what we ended up doing was we went big on betting the second half would be more scoring than the first half. And the logic there too is no matter what happens in the first half, the bet is still alive going into the second half.
Exactly. The one I really like is Mahomes' first TD of the game over 12.5 yards.
Ooh, okay.
So that was one I almost threw in on the game show there, but I just wanted to kind of highlight that one because I'm with you guys on a lot of that underplay. So let's have a good day today, guys.
Best of luck, Bowser.
Be safe, Bowser.
Will do.
I've been wishing a lot of people. I've been saying be safe.
Yeah,
as
that
if
scares
there's
people.
There's too many opportunities today. There's just too many outs.
Kramer rocking the old school sports gambling podcast shirt, the first shirt ever.
I'm glad you brought it up, Sean, because I was doing the math, counting to 10, realizing this is now the 10th Super Bowl that the Sports Gambling Podcast has been around. And 10 years ago today, Tom Brady caught one of those L's. Not today, but 10 years ago for the Super Bowl, Eli took him to the woodshed, Sean, which couple things. One, I got a text today from our good friend TJ, Bucs sideline reporter. He's got his Bucs gear on outside the stadium, looking sharp,
looking ready to go.
But also,
I didn't get a text though on what the Gatorade color is.
Not yet. I leaned into TJ on that one as well. Of course, I was a guest on the 3 Dog Thursday podcast, and we have superfan Alan Cooley. Ready to come and talk. You know what? I'll save it till later. I wrote some on account that we have a poet speaking at the Super Bowl. Poem. I wrote a poem as well, but we're going to get to that later because first we're bringing on. I'm sorry, superfan second, Mr. Justin Wood. Welcome to the show. What do you like today?
Oh man, I love everything today. I will tell you what, guys.
By the way, I love that.
It's a great way to start a gambling show.
Yep,
I love everything.
Coming in hot with that first touchdown.
Ooh, what's that pay?
Hot, over 1,200.
Oh, there
nice.
you go.
Yeah, you sent me some of your picks on Instagram, and I think I was on board with most of them. What else do you like in the prop market?
Oh man, the one that surprised me is the more than 1.5 interceptions today.
Total.
Yeah, both teams. And I put 25 down, I can win 35 on it. So we're
nice. Yeah, it's a nice little plus odds.
And then Bucks first score is a touchdown. I went with that. And Tyreek Hill first touchdown. Put money on that one too.
Ooh, what was he like 8-1?
Yeah.
I mean, if the game goes at all like the last one, obviously he
certainly has his opportunities, and I think they involve him a little bit in the run game. Like it's Tyreek Hill props instead of receiving props, just receiving props. I would go like total yardage props.
And real quick, the pregame show. Just this breaking news. Only person to pick the Bucks, Bill Cowher.
All right. Well, as long as it's not everyone picking one side, then you're a little worried.
Maybe, but Jesus, a lot on one side. What's the score prediction, Justin?
Today we're going to say 31-24.
And who do you have winning? Chiefs? Let's go.
Money line.
Yeah, let's go, baby. What are you doing for the Super Bowl party, or what are you doing for the game?
I got about 600 people coming over to my 2-bedroom apartment, and we're gonna have a super spreader bowl party over here. So,
all right,
if you guys want to come over? We'll
be right over.
Yeah, no masks, please.
All right, thanks, Justin.
All right, brother.
Good luck with the game.
All right. Let's
phone lines lighting
up. We got Mr. Cooley himself. You'll know him as Papa Cooley if you're an intimate member of the D-Gens only Slack space. Alan, what do we like today, bro?
Man, how are you guys not on this successful 2-point conversion as a yes at plus 190?
I kind of leaned more into the idea of a 2-point conversion happening. Kramer was anti. He had the math on the 2 points.
I pulled up the math. I'll repeat it now for the viewers all around the globe. Listen, 3 out of 27 games. 3 out of 27 games. 3 attempts in 27 games combined. 3 attempts, Sean, and 3 successful.
They're due.
So, yeah, I like it.
So look, the math tells you to say no. That's one of the props. I put many. I think I put a 230,000 on it. Maybe. I'm going against you. I'm sorry, Cooley. Sometimes you got to take your medicine and you just got to do the low payout. Easy money because the rest of the world's like, what?
Bet against
2-point conversion
happening
is plus 180.
Well, I'm going to be zigging while you're zagging.
All right, you zig away.
What else you got on the? What else you got on the sheet, Cooley?
Oh well, I was going to ask you about the Gatorade color. Have we discussed that yet?
Well, we're hoping to get some info from our man TJ on the inside, but our angle.
Well, I bet red or pink, but y'all
okay.
Pink Gatorade's a fucking new one. These millennials are ruining everything.
It tastes like Starburst.
It was the option that was given to me. It was red/pink, so I get.
I like that. Remove the ambiguity. Look, we took the clear, and the reason was COVID protocols. They're gonna have a bucket that's for the coach. Yep. Why would they be assholes and put sugary, sticky shit in there?
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
the angle.
I don't think they're actually using the Gatorade coolers as they normally would. I think they're just going to have a big water bucket set up, ready to go and it might not even have water in it. I wouldn't be surprised if they just dumped a bunch of ice in it and just let the ice melt. That's kind of our angle on clear.
Do you want yours rocks or straight, Bruce?
Exactly.
What else you like?
Other than that, I just took a lot of favorites. The closest one is even money. I put the total number of punts by both teams to be over 6.5. I think it's going to be a defensive game.
I do think it's going to be a little lower scoring than most.
One of the kicking props, as a kicking specialist, you should listen right now. But that was one of the props I gave out for the Chiefs. I took the Chiefs total specifically, but I also like the full game. I might even play the wheel. That if both teams go over their punting total by themselves and the 6.5.
What do you got to give us a final score, Cooley?
It's going to be Chiefs all day, 56-7.
Whoa!
Wait, for real, it's going to be 35-24 Chiefs.
All right, 11-point win. I like that. And
35-24.
What's on the menu at the Cooley household? I feel like you're doing some sort of nice meats going.
No, today I'll be having my meals cooked for me at Abbott's Bar and Grill in Atlanta, Georgia.
Ooh, okay.
How about that?
What's the specialty over there? What's a good thing to get?
I never really eat there. I just drink there. So we're gonna find out tonight. Later.
I love it. Figure out the food later. It's all about the drinks. Thanks, Cooley.
Yeah,
cheers, bro.
Good.
Take it easy, bro. Salud.
Oh, I like that.
Thomas Kyle Millward in the chat says, I feel like everyone's sleeping on the under. I'm with you, Thomas. He says it feels like a 28-24 game. I'm kind of with you. That first game in the season was 27-24. That kind of feels in the range ish. And you throw in the fact that Super Bowls are kind of slow starters to begin with. This total is historically high. Everyone's on the over, just leading a lot to, I don't know. Kind of making me think the under is more alive.
I like the angle, right? Like there's so many people. The average person is going to be like, "Whoa, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, lots of points." The over. Have we seen them late movement, Sean? I know the number has kind of been holding strong at right at 56. Which, by the one, I was having a little gambling lesson with the little one this morning and explaining how it's important that you maybe make a score prediction for the prop sheet that also matches the final score you need for the squares, so you can send that mojo into the universe. And then once she understands what the total is, so once she goes, "What's the over under?" I said 56, and she realized that her numbers 2 and 3, 32-23 adds up to 55, pretty damn close. So I like look, I like the angle of taking the under because no one sees any version of this game that goes under. The other side of that is, do you really want to be the guy watching the game being grumpy because all these points are being scored? No. So I don't know. I guess, yeah, look, I'm with you, Sean. I actually,
we have first quarter under.
We have first quarter under. We think the first half might be low, but you know what I might do in game, go over, because I think at some point these teams are going to score some points and they're going to score points quickly. That's another one we like, Sean. Shortest drive. I think we like the shortest drive to be shorter than the national anthem, aided by this extra long bullshit that we learned about.
Yeah, and someone threw in the YouTube chat, they may have pulled the national anthem props, but it could have been Go Bearcats. There could still be an opportunity to bet the longest drive or shortest drive shorter than the national anthem.
And real quick, yeah, that's the angle I would take if it's not crazy jukes. We got Danny Locks calling into the show. What's good today, Danny?
Not much, fellas. How's it going?
Good, man.
Well, it's the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Oh, that's today. Okay. Well, first of all, we need to hammer Tyreek. Everything.
Okay.
Receptions, yards. And
receptions, yards, longest reception, MVP, wide receiver to win MVP. I'm on it all.
Wow.
This is like the mega wheel. Just taking everything with Tyreek Hill and saying over and yes.
Yeah, I mean, I think the I guess the counter to that is that the Bucs got beat by it, and they're going to be looking out for Tyreek. The other side
to the counter is they couldn't stop it.
Couldn't stop this guy. I don't think they have anyone fast enough to guard this guy, and the Bucs have had issues with the deep ball all season. So I don't know what and they got around it in the Green Bay game because they were getting so much of a pass rush. They couldn't get the deep ball going, and maybe that's how they get around it. But I think they'll get him involved in the short stuff. As well as even like running. I love the Tyreek Hill props over. The one I like the most, I think, is total yardage. But yeah, I mean, it's not a bad angle. Just pick one player, go all in.
I do like it. It's easy to root for.
Yeah, especially when you have a Central Michigan Chippewa trying to guard Tyreek. You got to fade him in the Super Bowl.
Oh boy, Colby's still here. He might come back on and start defending his the pride of Central Michigan.
He's got Antonio Brown too. Hammer the under there.
Yeah,
ooh.
I like that. Antonio Brown under. He could be the odd man out.
and AB both active. You got to wonder with the knee injury, like, is he going to play a role? I kind of still think he might have some involvement. I mean,
yeah, but how much? That's the question.
You got to think of it this way: like when Tom Brady came down here, he brought two people, Rob Gronkowski and Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
Just think about that for a little bit. We got a couple minutes before the game, so think about that for a second, because I think you have to look at that. It matters. Tom Brady's clearly running the ship here.
What's your final score, Danny?
Well, final score will be 34-27 KC.
Okay. That would be hilarious if he had Tampa Bay, even though he has all this Tyreek Hill action.
All the garbage time stats, right?
All right, man. Best of luck. Thanks for calling in.
Cheers, bro.
Thank you.
All right, so let's see. Oh, we got another friend of the program.
Ooh,
heavy contributor over at sportsgamblingpodcast.com/Slack. Go Bearcats. Let's talk about it. What are we on today?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Cheers, man. Happy Sunday.
Salud.
Happy Sunday. Mel, I mean, let me just kick this off by saying I think the Bucs aren't getting any respect here, guys. Plus 150. Now, I don't want to open the clinic on implied probability calculations, but that means that the books are saying they have a 40% chance of winning.
Yeah.
I think that's closer to about 48%, which means anything over plus 110, grab some Bucs.
Yeah, I mean, it's, I think one of the things we're seeing with the marketplace, Sean, I'm guessing the number is still sitting at 3, is that even though the public's hitting the Chiefs, there's enough money on the Bucs. So I do wonder. I think they are getting some respect here. I know there's the futures liability conversation. That's probably keeping the money line down, but the fact that the spread hasn't really resurfaced at 3.5 and it hasn't gone to 2.5, which we don't expect it to, tells me that I think so. There's there's people other than Mattress Mac getting down on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, a lot of big bets come in for the Bucs. Although, it'll be it's. But if you look at any of those things, it always says that the Chiefs have the most bets and the most money. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what the books truly need come kickoff, especially if you factor in the futures.
Yeah, no, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting game. I think the Bucks could kind of shock the world a little bit here with a commanding victory. I think they're going to win this thing in style. I think it's going to sit somewhere, 30 to 35. So I'm guessing like 31 Bucks, something like maybe 27 Chiefs as a score prediction. It's not going to be a huge margin, but I think they're going to dominate this game with their defense, with their O-line, with their D-line. And I think it's going to surprise a lot of folks. But that's the overall game. In terms of prop bets, you guys are the monsters of prop bets. I've been shadowing y'all on a bunch of these. The one that I really like coming into this, other than the clear Gatorade, which I think the narrative there makes a lot of sense, is the Cameron Brate first TD and then the Cameron Brate 120 receiving yards and 1 TD and TD win plus 10,000.
Whoa.
Yep. That's on the sheet. And I got a little nervous with the back injury, but he's good to go. So hopefully he pulls it out. That one would be super fun.
Yeah, crazier things have happened.
It's a Super Bowl.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's the Super Bowl. There's always a random guy who pops his head up and has a huge game, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's Brate.
Yeah, and I really like the angle of just kind of finding the value on those folks that maybe they're not the first choice for like first TD, right? But the folks that are sitting at 1,000 plus for first TD that have a shot at it, throw a few bucks on those, man. Because when they hit, they make up for a lot of the other chalkier bets that don't end up coming in. So it works out good.
I like it. And Shane, thanks, dude. Good luck today, man.
Yeah, good luck, guys. See ya.
Cheers. Salud.
And Sean, we kind of employed in our should we call it the SGP fund? I mean, we should probably just call it the SGP. We took our winnings from the Capper Cup, second place, and threw it on a bunch of props. Look, we employed the quarter unit, spread it across 4 players, 2 Bucks, 2 Chiefs. My representation is taking Ronald Jones. That's one of my picks. I also took Patrick Mahomes. Of course, Sean, 7 out of 10 of his rushing touchdowns in his career have come as the first touchdown in the game, including last Super Bowl. So we're also on that. I think I gave him out on the podcast at 18-1 and 18-1. Other than that, I
went Cameron Brate and Darrell Williams. So lock those 2 up. Kramer, feels like a good time to pull our Super Bowl squares for the.
I thought you were going to say Super Bowl poem.
Oh yes. Well, do you want to do your Super Bowl poem?
We'll save that.
All right.
Should I do it now? Save it. I'll save it.
What are you saving it for?
All right, let's do it. It's a good one, Sean. You're going to really like this.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm more of a haiku man.
Yeah.
It's short, simple, sweet, to the point. I think I did this right. I'll look at the camera. Can you beat Brady? Following in Eli's shoes, Patrick Mahomes. Yes, give me that clap. That was good. You like that? I got Eli back in here.
What's up?
I got Eli back in the conversation.
Yes,
I crowbarred it in.
You crowbarred an Eli Manning reference.
By the way, the pace of this pregame show, I'm drunk. I'm getting drunk, Sean.
I can tell. I can see it in your eyes.
I'm too drunk. This is going to be a long day.
Kramer's already on his second whiskey. Now, as a guy who's normally normally a more plant-based diet when it comes to a degen lifestyle. So the fact that he's already into the whiskey, it's going to be a long, fun day of degeneracy. Kramer, enough messing around.
Well,
let's pull the Super Bowl squares.
Before we draw the numbers, we have 2 squares to give out, Sean.
Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about it.
How do we get people some squares?
Well, it's very easy. The next 2 people to call in on the Locker Room app will get themselves a Super Bowl square. We're giving away $500. Call in, and there's a link on the on our website, sportsgamblingpodcast.com. That'll light up the line.
What's up, Boofer T Justice in the house? What's up, my brother?
What's going, guys? I'm going to steal one of these squares.
Congrats.
Since these guys are too slow.
I mean, you know what? Game recognized game, bro. Game recognized game. Well, you got to give out a prop though.
Snap. You know what? I'm gonna back your clear Gatorade one.
Oh, nice.
We're getting some support on the clear Gatorade.
The narrative is strong.
All right,
it's probably one of the smartest ones I've heard so far.
All right, brother. You have a square. We'll be drawing here any second. Thanks for calling in, bro.
All right, sweet man. Thanks.
Oh, and Danny Locke's back.
I like it. Quick on the trigger. You're in the Super Bowl squares. Let's go. Good luck, Danny.
Thank you. My wife says that as well.
All right, brother. Cheers.
Salud.
All right, Sean. So now that we took care of that
was
business,
easy.
That was turned out to be very easy. Wrote it all down. All right. Do you want to do the Chiefs or the Bucks first?
Well, the Bucks are the home team. Let's do them first.
All right. Let me give you the Bucks. Sean is the Vanna White of the program.
The hot one, you mean?
Yeah, the hot one.
All right. First number, Ryan. You ready?
I'm ready.
3.
Oh, first column, guys. This is huge.
Next number, 7.
Oh my goodness.
The good numbers are coming out.
Oh my goodness.
6.
Imagine watching this and not being in the Super Bowl squares pool, Sean.
That's why you got to leave a review. 8. Oh, we got 2 numbers. First number is 2.
Oh boy, people are. I already see it. I'm already hearing 4. Oh my goodness. Hey, it's never as dramatic as I expect it to be.
Now, Ryan, this one you don't have a number underneath, so that means it's a 9.
9. Okay. I'll blame the small child who was doing the prep work. The
5.
Production crew, unaware of the line under the 6 and 9.
1. And the final number,
Magic Man Blanco, if he's listening, he cares about this number.
0.
Whoa.
0. Always a good Super Bowl
has
square.
nothing to do with the fact that the whiskey's from him. Let's do it.
It really doesn't. We probably would rig it if we knew how.
I like it. Fox Music, CBS Super Bowl.
Here comes
Tony Romo.
This is a fun change of pace.
SGPN presents.
4. And by the way, shout out to Nate Burleson.
Man of D-Gen. Real man of D-Gen.
We salute
you.
D-Gens who entered the Super Bowl squares. 2 is the next one, Kramer.
Nate Burleson saying Tony Romo played quarterback in the NFL at a high level for a long time.
5.
It's a real D-Gen statement.
Hashtag Degens only.
I mean, seriously.
3.
They are doing a lot to get Nate Burleson front and center on this pregame show.
0.
Sucking Tony Romo's ass like that. Unnecessary, bro.
That is a disgusting act.
6.
And more importantly, Tony Romo, you're in the media now. Don't suck Tom Brady's dick so hard.
1.
Oh, we ran out of music, Sean.
It's all right. Then we got a 9.
All right.
Coming up with a 8.
This is so people don't know we aren't cheating. I think that means we have a 7 at the end, right?
Your math is correct, Ryan. It is a 7. Let's fucking go.
All right. We're going to try to get this out as we're recording so people don't get upset with us.
Yeah, we will sportsgamblingpodcast.com/squares to get your live number. Any last call here before we close things out on the Sports Gambling Podcast Super Bowl pregame show? If you're still looking for action, head over to betteredge.com. Use that promo code SGP. Pick up some nice bets. Vig free betting. That's right. Over at betteredge.com. Promo code SGP on the locker room line. Joining us.
Let's we got a couple, Sean. So we're gonna have to go a little bit of overtime. Jake Payquin, which we learned recently, joining us. What's good, Jake?
Jake, you there?
We lost Jake. All right, Jake, call back if you. It's all right. Oh wait,
joining us. What's good?
There's Jake. You know what? It's okay that you weren't there because you were listening, watching the show.
Yeah, I'm here.
May have to put us on mute. This is like real talk radio.
You weren't there because you were listening.
Am I still there?
Yep. We got you. So what do you?
I forgot I called in and I had you guys on YouTube and then I
dude, no worries, man.
I've been there before, bro.
What do you got? What do you got going today?
Oh, I'm all over the board today, but mainly I think Chris Godwin's my guy that I sprinkled the most money on.
I like that.
I do of the Bucks receivers. I think Godwin is the guy. I like him out of the slot.
How's the slot?
I like the matchup. Chiefs struggle with guys in the slot.
Yeah.
Solid angle. What else you got?
I did a couple anytime touchdown parlays that allowed me to. Some of the books allowed me to parlay some touchdowns together. I followed Billy's Advice to Soccer podcast. Shout out.
Oh, wow.
And I parlayed Chelsea with Tyreek Hill anytime touchdown just to get some plus odds on that one.
Did Chelsea already play? I've never watched soccer.
Yeah, I didn't watch it either. Yeah, they won 2-1. So yep, that's still alive.
All right. Ka-ching. Now you got a nice little price on that Tyreek hit.
Yep. And then I just found, I think, did Brooks win? Anyone know if Brooks finished this off? I had some money on him, so I got some play around with money for some live betting as well.
Dude, the cross sport props are wild. They're absolutely wild. I love it.
All right, and final score before we let you go, Jake. And appreciate Jake all the cool photoshops you see on our site and social. That's all, Jake.
Yeah, not a problem. I enjoyed doing it for you guys. 34-30 Chiefs is my pick.
Ooh, like it. All right. Best of luck with the picks, Jake. Have a good Super Bowl, man.
All right, one more. Cheers, bro. One more caller, super fan. He's in Slack already. sportsgamblingpodcast.com/Slack. I feel like I'm gonna Terrell or Terrell.
Yes, sir.
Terrell. Okay. Yes, sir. There we go, bro. What's good today?
It's good. You know, I'm the parlay king, so I got a nice 133 to 1 parlay I'm hoping for today.
What's all in that? Ooh. I like where your head's
at.
I
went super degens with this one, man. So we got Chiefs money line.
Okay.
But we got the Bucks +3.
Yeah.
And then Kelsey, Hill, and Evans to score a touchdown.
Oh man.
So now but here's what happens. If the Chiefs win by 3, you still get a push on that. Plus,
you get a push, but look, it goes down about
pretty big. Right?
I think it goes down to about 40 to 1. It goes down a lot. It goes down a lot.
So you're looking for like a Chiefs 28-27. That's a dream scenario, right?
Yeah. Hey, something like that.
I like it, man. That is a huge DGens only move.
That's going to be nice.
And so, yeah, what is the score you're predicting? And also obviously tie it to a huge 133 to 1 prop bet.
Hey man, whatever. What's my square number?
There we go. He's gonna try and get everything.
No, but I'm thinking a little bit more high scoring. So I'm hoping for like a 30-28 field goal by Harrison Butker to win at the end, and I ride all to the sunset.
Love it.
You know what? The books will love that outcome too. A little cover.
You're on the same side as our buddy Derek Stevens over at the Circus. So good company to be in. Terrell, thanks for calling in, and check out Terrell. He calls into a bunch of the college stuff with the Colby. So check him out on the Locker Room app as well. Appreciate it, man.
Cheers, bro.
Good luck out there. I love that, Ryan.
Oh
True.
My God.
#Legends only.
What else we got to do, Sean?
I think we've done it all. We've said it all. We've broken down every sort of angle, every sort of Super Bowl prop bet. It's time for us to eat some food, get some drinks going on.
We got to get ready
for participating in the
reminder.
Podcast.
If you last minute, maybe you don't have the props, maybe you're going somewhere, maybe you're just talking. You want to sound smart for your parents. sportsgamblingpodcast.com. We listed out all the props we gave out on the podcast this week.
Yep.
Might not be enough time to listen, Sean, but they can read.
You can still download it and help our download numbers. But yeah, just click NFL. Ton of content over there, and stay tuned. We'll be doing it live here on the Locker Room app, YouTube, wherever you get our content for a Super Bowl post game show. For the Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean, second the money green, and he is Ryan.
Whoa. You know what? I'm getting excited for the game, but taking my medicine, Tom Brady is the GOAT.
Kramer, let it ride.